What it do? Yo, what's good, my beautiful people? Bet y'all happy to see me again, huh? I bet y'all thought it was gonna be a long time, huh? Right? Okay. So today, Marvel Rivals has dropped some new heat. Season through 3 trailer has dropped with a lot of the upcoming balance changes and all of that stuff. And before I get into the video of looking at the trailer and my reaction to it, all that blah 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 blah. Penny still ain't got no skins. What's up, this Marvel? What y'all doing? We had a whole symbiotic like stuff. Spider-Man got a new skin and stuff. What Penny skin? What's all right with Penny? Spider-Man got a Fantastic Four skin too. What the pennies? Why y'all always hating on Penny, man? Like, come on, man. What shit? Anyway, on to the video. But Penny needs skins. Hashtag Penny needs skins. All right, so let's check out the video. Okay. Let's get into this.
Another comes to my Glentor.
Ooh, look at this new hella skin.
My queen in black.
God. And it being corrupted. We got Jane. Crash Dummy Gray. I was gonna put them things on Jane. That wouldn't happen. Woo! Woo! Look at Blade. Boy, they milking Blade so hard, bro. They are milking Blade. And then like that transition right there was so dope for the animation splits. Ooh. Get this hickey, girl. Oh yeah, ain't like that hickey. Yeah, took a big old chunk out your neck. You know what's crazy? Hands. By Jean, and they split it with the fingers. Ugh. Woo, we got Blade and Jean Grey. Oh my gosh. I love how Blade Aura was like stopping it. Dang, they folded up. They backed up. And then we got no. They milking this man too, bro. I guess they done with Doom, but like Doom still ain't get added and stuff like that. I think this was hype. This is hype. They finally showed Blade. That man woke up after Juneteenth. It was his time to get up. He didn't sleep all game apparently. And then Juneteenth happened. And he was like, oh, gosh, I gotta be somewhere to be. I'm late though, you know, because we be late. I don't know who the we is, but if you know, I know. You know what I'm saying. We do be late. Crazy part about this is that Jean is actually the first character being released, even though that like Blade was shown the most, which is absurd to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so you know, season 3, July 11th. Jean is apparently coming out first. So we're gonna take a look over here because the little thingy dropped earlier. We're gonna kind of skip past this and go over like the important information.
Hello everyone.
Starting off. And then we got Jean, who's coming out, and she will be a duelist. I thought they were gonna troll. Like before I realized this came out, I was like, bro, watch Jean be the tank, because Marvel Rivals is tend to like do the opposite of what everybody think they're gonna do for certain characters. Like lately, it's kind of weird. But I was thinking that like Jean will be the tank, and then like Blade will be a DPS. But I think Blade might be the tank. But Jean is the DPS here. So, you know. But from like the description of this, she seems like they're saying that she's gonna be like a high mobility character with tightly grouped enemies head on. Like that sounds like that she got like very big burst AoE damage, and then when they reference her mobility, being able to attack from the flank. So maybe she'd be able to Temple Lord or some crazy stuff like that. But it wouldn't also put it past me that she's also a flyer. Hopefully not. Like let's stay out of the skies, guys. Like back on the ground a little bit. So maybe like some Psylocke type, really good movement abilities to be able to get, you know, in and out the back line, and also do big massive damage. So her ult, from what they're saying, it does a bunch of damage, and then it clears enemy summons from the battlefield. I don't know what that means. Like Loki there's like penny trap stuff like that. Any rocket stuff, like any utility item that's on the ground, she also breaks it and stops it from being used, which is kind of crazy. You know, so we're gonna get over to there is okay, so the new team ups and stuff that's coming out, right? So blah blah blah. This part right here is like, also they're adding in like these aura effects to moves and stuff like that, right? So with those, only you see them. That's kind of like a waste. Like, it's only good like if you're a streamer or some stuff like that, but like, come on, you want to be able to flex your wallet a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, hey, yeah, look at this what I got, you know what I mean? So this is nice, but only you being able to see it kind of sucks. You know, look at that Spider-Man skin, you know. All right, where's Penny? It's Penny skin, right? Where's the Penny skin? All right, so the new team ups and stuff. Thank God they didn't take away Penny and Rocket team up. I ain't really had a chance to use it because Penny keeps getting banned. You know, finally when I really want to play her. But I feel like this would change a little bit. So they're taking out 2 team ups, and then they're adding some new ones. So this is the Phoenix team up, which I think is gonna be kind of insane. It has dot damage onto Wolverine attacks and burn, which is kind of crazy for like shred. You know what I mean? Like Wolverine already does enough damage, so even like if you barely escape and you don't have heals on you, I feel like that is going to secure some crazy kills somewhere, especially if they're low. And now with the Human Torch, Spider-Man has a new team up, which is about to be wild. Because now he has a burn effect. And it allows him to be able to jump back to you.
Spider-Man can now shoot the
boom, and then get right back on you, and then do dot damage, and you on fire. So, bro, Spider-Man players about to eat, bro, with this new team up. Them boys about to be They be figuring out all them little combos in the lab like it's a fighting game again, like it's a fighting game or something crazy. You know, so yeah, ban Spidey, please. We don't want to do with this. I believe that's the only 2. So they're getting rid of the Storm and the Storm and Spider-Man ones are going away essentially, and then they're putting in those 2 new ones. I feel like the team is trying to do. Oh, and then we got the new Hella one with Venom, where when she throws it on the ground, it brings them in, which is going to be able to create some crazy combo plays, like a very small you know, like Groot thing. So when people like try to escape, you can force them ults with that. I feel like, you know. Or put them in very offsetting positions so they can't escape, like Jeff's and Visible Woman. You hit them with that, and that gives your tank a chance and opportunity to be able to kill them, or even if they're trying to escape. So there's a lot of utility that can be used in that, which is actually gonna be kind of dope. And then Skullgirl got a home in there, so bro, like who thought to do that?
Thanks to its
bro, they put Penny with Tony. So now she got like a homing missile. It's crazy, right? So these are the patch notes essentially. They're toning down Ultron, because a lot of the comps 3 support blah 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 blah. And then you know what's crazy? This is what I don't understand them, right? They were like, oh, you know, Emma's diamond form were also toned down. You know what they did? They nerfed Emma. How do you realize that this character is who's been being used for to counter some of these comps, and then you nerf the character again? Come on. Well, that's the issue with the season. You know, like you clearly like discussing it and you see it, and then you nerf him. So they're buffing Venom and Thing. Thing has a new move, which he can now use his punch in the air because they gave him a move to jump after the flyers, which is going to be nasty. Which is going to give him a lot more maneuverability. Wait, did we skip it?
It's like
Oh, there we go. Boom.
we will continue exploring.
So I feel like the nice thing about this is gonna give you a free jump in, right? Because the issue with Thing before is that he had to charge at the team and stuff like that, which allow for like people like Punisher and all of that to be able to just keep poking him down real heavy before he got there. Now he can get in for free, hit your flyer onto the ground, charge through the team. So now he doesn't have to use the charge, you know, to engage no more and wait for the cooldown. Now he can also use it as an escape. So therefore, he can use it while he's in there, knock him up, punch him more, jump back onto an enemy, or punch or jump out. Like, bro, I think is about to, he about to do that thing. He gonna do the thing. Yeah, he gonna do it.
Giving this will
You know, so that's
for theorists,
nice.
grab him back.
Nerf to Iron Man because pokey poke, hide, pokey poke,
As well.
proton cannon. You know.
Why approach fantastic
So,
nerf as well?
bro, they're nerfing Mr. Fantastic is kind of weird for me. He do go hard. Like a lot of people don't think that Mr. Fantastic is good. But like with his most recent buff that he did get, to change him a bit with getting going into inflated state a lot more often and everything like that, it created a really good room for play for Mr. Fantastic. We've been able to even get to the backline, fight and survive, and then get heals and just really not die as often because you can
We are
keep
also
getting back
slightly
into that state.
bringing down Mr. Fantastic, boosting his primary.
So Namor is getting boosted primary attack, and then Scarlet Witch ult is getting buffed. The primary attack for Namor actually seems good. But you know, like, how is that gonna work with like the Hulk buff still being a thing and being ridiculous? So yeah, yeah, you know.
And utility.
So, and then they're also going to buff Mantis is her name. They're buffing Mantis's healing output, and they're buffing her ult as well. And then they're also buffing and raising Invisible Woman's healing as well to supply a little bit more heals, which I think is kind of good for her. Overall, the season probably like is going to be off to a good start when the entire list for the patch notes and everything do drop. My thing though is why Penny don't got a skin. Why she ain't got no drip? Answer me this, y'all. But I am looking forward to Jean. I think she's gonna be one hell of a glass cannon. Like if we're going like lore accurate and stuff like that, she has to be glass cannon, 100 health, one shot combos type stuff. Like nasty work. You know what I'm saying? So, but looking forward to it. Overall, I think that trailer was like really good with the cinematics and everything like that. They should have let him squabble it out a little bit, you know, a little fisticuffs to really bring out the hype and be like, whoa, you know, especially for Blade. Little teasers of his abilities in there as well with the bite. Probably gonna have a command grab and grabbing your tanks and giving them hickeys all day. But are you hyped for the new season? Do you agree or disagree with some of the changes that we discussed here today or that they changed? And yeah, I'm just upset about the pink skins. But y'all always know how we say over here. Wait, that ain't in videos. But thank y'all all for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comments. And until next time, beautiful people. Deuces.